remember, you're not trusting your synchronicity, and there is too much insistence on the outcome.
Yeah.
When you hit a so-called wall, don't define it as a wall. Define it as an arrow pointing in an unexpected direction that is actually the path of least resistance. And stop banging your head against the wall by insisting that that's the way to go, when your higher mind is telling you this path is quicker. Pay attention to your synchronicities and define them in a positive way. Then you'll have a positive flow and a positive experience. And then there'll be nothing to shake off. Is this making sense?
It is.
Reduce your level of insistence to 0.
Okay.
Because the secret of doing that is to know beyond a shadow of a doubt that you have no idea how things are supposed to turn out. None. 0. You do not know. Really, you do not know what the best outcome actually would be. You might have an inkling, you might have an idea, you might have an imagination, you might have a suggestion, you might have a hint, you might have a clue. But when it comes right down to it, you don't know. And you have to be okay with that in order to go with the flow. To go with the flow, you have to not know. But when you go with the flow, what you do know is you will wind up exactly where you need to be, because the flow knows where you need to go, even if you don't. So don't give so much power to your physical mind and force it to do a job it's not designed to do. Your physical mind, your typical ego structure, is not designed to know how something's going to happen. That's not its job. It's designed to allow you to experience what's happening right now. That's it. That's its job. When you force the physical mind to have to know this has to happen this way and you have to know what's going to happen, otherwise things are wrong and not going well, then your physical ego structure starts to break down, in a sense, starts to reflect back to you that you're giving it more than it was designed to handle, and that's what turns it into the negative ego. And then it thinks, oh yes, I have to be in control of everything. I have to do this job. It's too much to put on it. It's not designed to handle that. The analogy we often use is like a diving mask. When you dive under the ocean, things can be murky. That's why you wear the diving mask, to make things clear. But you don't let the diving mask tell you where you need to go. It's just helping you see clearly where you decide to go. Let the higher mind guide you, and let the physical mind just be the diving mask that allows where you wind up to be clear. That's all. That's how it works. Is this helping?
I feel joyous, actually, because I could just let go. So
then that is your first clue that that's the state of being that is truly you.
Right.
So please go with the flow.
Thank you, and I will go now, and thank you, sir.
Thank you. Please, all of you, understand or choose not to understand if you wish, because we're not forcing anything on you, but this is the way it really, 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 really does work. It's just a description of how existence is structured, so that you can understand how it works and use it more consciously. That's all this is. We're just giving you a description of how life works, how existence is structured. That's why we give you the formula of acting on your passion to the best you can with 0 insistence on the outcome. That's just the activation formula based on how existence is structured. It's an instruction manual, like any instruction manual you would use to understand how to operate a tool or any machine. Just follow the instructions. The machine will operate as designed. That's all it is. It's that simple. You don't have to overcomplicate it. You don't have to overthink it, of course, unless you're excited to do so.